Welcome back to the channel. Today's video shows exactly why knowing your rights is so important. One officer ends up arrested, while another remains shielded. Before forming an opinion, watch the evidence carefully, then decide for yourself.
The video today, we're in Shepherd's Bush. I say today, it's actually the same day as the Brixton video, but let's pretend that it's a new day, new chapter. Yeah, so oh snap, we're here Shepherd's Bush. Obviously we're going to be auditing Shepherd's Bush police station. This is off a main road. It's a busy main road, Uxbridge Road, so there's a lot of people out and about. Yeah, we're just seeing what's going on, what's the angle. So yeah, boom, again, Metropolitan Police. But I don't want to talk too much on the other video just yet. Like, it's still a bit fresh, do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave that one and let you lot decide what you made of it, do you know what I mean? I haven't really had a lot of time to do my own independent research and go into that. I mean, we know what to expect anyway, so there's no surprise seeing police officers act the way that they did act. Essentially what happened after that video, there's not too much to note on, to be honest. I tried to keep recording, they cuffed me, I put my phone in my pocket. Essentially they were claiming that there had been a lot of attacks on police officers in that area, so under section 1 of PACE, which is the Police Acts and Criminal Evidence, they used those powers, section 1 of PACE, to detain me and search me and take details from me. So obviously we don't put that past them. At least they didn't use section 43 of the Terrorist Act. You know, there were a few how can I say, there were a few of them that were mentioning that twice on 2 occasions. The female officer and the guy that changed his tone, they were both mentioning the Terrorist Act, but I kind of stuck it on them quite quickly and quickly made it apparent that was not going to run. Do you understand? So yeah, we're here Shepherd's Bush. I think the cars come in and out around the corner, so we're just going to see what's going on, to be honest. I know, obviously I do try and keep these videos as kind of professional as I can. Obviously when emotions and stuff get involved, I do deviate from the script a little bit. You will notice that, so you know, I do apologize if my behavior has upset anybody, or if you feel that you've taken any offense. I would like to apologize personally, not to any police officers, of course. You ain't getting no apology from me, but to the viewers, if anything I've said or done has caused any offense, then do accept my apology. So yeah, this police station is a bit smaller, well, than Brixton. Again, like Brixton, this ain't the nicest of areas in London.
The video begins calmly, but there's a noticeable tension beneath the surface. The auditor introduces the location, Shepherd's Bush Police Station, presenting it as a routine public audit, though clearly influenced by a hostile encounter earlier that same day. He speaks openly about emotions, acknowledges mistakes, and reflects on the thin line between professionalism and provocation. That honesty builds credibility with the audience. He references previous stop-and-search encounters and mentions terrorism legislation that had already been hinted at before. As officers begin to take notice of him, the atmosphere shifts. This is no longer just simple filming, it becomes a test. Public interest stands opposite police suspicion. Calm documentation clashes with institutional reflex. The groundwork is set, and conflict feels inevitable.
For conflict.
West London, so I'm not sure what kind of response we're going to get here, but we can only try, you know. So I think they're doing a little something out there, but again, the reaction was quite hostile in Brixton, so I hope it's not going to be the case here. But I mean, at the moment, the Met, you lot aren't really making a good name for yourselves in terms of public photography at this current moment. I do understand that it is like a more dangerous place, London as a whole, obviously the giveaway is in the title. It's the Metropolitan Police. Do you understand? So I understand there is more concerns and more things to be wary of, but I feel like sometimes you've got to trust your instinct, and I think these police can probably quite quickly determine whether or not I am what they suspect me of doing. Yeah, I am filming, yeah. Why can I not film? I'm on because I can, mate. Okay. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Concern, yeah.
Okay, sure. What's your name and
PC
badge number?
Brown.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Brown. What can I do for you then?
I'm just curious why you're filming at the back of the police station.
I'm just matters of public interest, mate.
Okay.
Is that alright?
What matters might they be?
Just my own public interest. People are interested in this sort of thing, so...
What sort of thing?
Filming police stations from public land.
Why?
Because I'm not committing a crime, and the fact that you're coming and asking questions suggests to me that you suspect me of doing something I shouldn't be doing.
I suspect you're doing.
Alright, well, stop asking me questions then. Stop asking me questions then.
Okay.
You just finished your shift.
Yeah, and
Yeah, so don't worry about me.
It's slightly awkward that you're filming police officers who finish their shift coming out of a police station.
Mate, I'm not interested in your like personal
really
information. No, I'm not, mate. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. It's for you to ascertain otherwise.
Okay.
So let me know if I've committed a crime or I've done something wrong.
What's your name, mate?
And you know I'm not going to give you my name.
Okay.
Are you done asking questions?
Odd, it's just a bit odd.
Okay, what's odd?
Why are you filming?
I've told you matters of public interest.
What matters of public interest might they be?
Could you not surround me, please? Yeah, he's alright. I'm just going to step over here if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Matters of public interest, yeah.
How many police officers have you filmed coming out of the police station?
Just yourself and this lady so far. Again, I'm not interested in your personal information, your vehicles, anything like that. That's not the purpose.
Just the back of a police station. You just got a fascination with the back of a police
No,
station.
I don't have the fascination with the back of any police station. I've got an interest in how police officers deal with people that are doing and engaging in lawful activity. That's what I'm got an interest in.
Okay. It seems like you're antagonising the situation.
I'm not I'm completely doing the opposite, aren't I?
Hello, mate, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, of course.
1097, thank you. And what's your name, please?
Taylor.
Okay, sure. What can I do for you?
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm just filming the police station. Yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Are we done? I think Chris is a bit suspecting something.
How long are you going to stay here for?
So as long as I need to be here. I haven't got anything better to do. Coronavirus is hitting people hard, man. A lot of us have resorted to filming outside police stations for entertainment. So. Hello, sir. So do you suspect me of doing anything unlawful?
Yeah, that's why I've come out.
Would you mind identifying yourself, please?
688 Alpha Whiskey. Would you identify yourself, please?
No, thank you. If we could just keep it 2
concerns.
meters social distance, I'd appreciate that.
Concerns about why you would be filming.
I've explained about 3 times now. I'm not going to repeat myself. So if you could respect my right to film in public, I would appreciate that. If not, then you're the ones with the powers, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna put my mask on,
Please do.
as you've requested that.
I haven't requested anything. I just requested distance.
At least
You're,
I didn't put it on the radio yet.
You're free to do whatever you like. As I am free to film. It's a free country, is it not? But there's quite a lot of you dealing with a public photographer. You usually invest this much time and personnel and people into doing this. Look at this. Let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this what people are paying taxes for? Right. Yeah, good man. What's your name?
PC De Silva.
De Silva, yeah?
Yeah.
And your collar number, please?
You can see it.
Okay, 3017.
We'll get shoulder numbers if you want.
Okay. I'm not really that interested, to be honest. I'm just making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
It brings a call for officer to assistance, that's all.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in anyone's personal information or anything like that. Like, you're getting the wrong end of the stick a little bit. So I hope you can appreciate my honesty. I could be more intrusive and just give nothing. Like, it's my right to not speak, you know that, right? So I could just stay here silently.
But I think the issue is of recording officers.
Yeah, and it's lawful activity, as far as I'm concerned.
It's suspicious as well.
It's not suspicious.
It's filming.
Alright, what do you suspect me of doing? Or
Could be anything.
okay, well,
It's for us to obviously investigate. And
okay, we'll crack on then, investigate.
So we're just waiting for our colleagues to obviously give the information on because we don't know what's going on.
What are you waiting for?
Officer that called it in.
Look how many of you there is, man. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
This is what people are paying council tax for.
Say again?
This is what people are paying council tax for you to investigate.
If you're standing outside the back of entrance to a police station, you're recording, what do you expect?
It's lawful activity. If you're
This is where the pressure intensifies. Officers approach, question his motives, request identification, and gradually surround him both physically and verbally. The auditor remains composed, repeating one central point: filming from public land is lawful. The repetition feels deliberate, almost a psychological standoff. More officers arrive. The numbers increase. Authority begins to rely on presence rather than clear legal justification. The auditor openly questions why so many resources are being directed at one man holding a camera. The tone tightens. Proximity becomes more intrusive. Suspicion grows. He asserts his right to remain silent, refusing to justify lawful behavior. The situation begins to feel increasingly disproportionate. Viewers can sense the tension building on both sides. Curiosity has now turned into confrontation, and the police appear to search for stronger powers to regain control.
doing anything wrong, then you haven't got anything to worry about.
Attention, reaction, what's it for? Because that's not normal behaviour.
No, I don't need to answer any more questions, though.
Well, you're recording us, so why do you answer?
I don't need to answer. It's my right not to speak. I have the right to remain silent, don't I? I'm not answering any more questions.
Right, can't answer it.
Yeah, I can't answer it.
Just record.
I'm not capable, yeah. I don't have the required intellect. I don't have the capacity to answer your questions.
We're trying to establish why you're recording.
Alright, cool, man. I've explained it like 3 or 4 times. What if I told you that I'm filming a documentary about the police station?
Explain it to us.
Okay, well, now I
You
have.
haven't said it to us. You just literally just being
Yeah, but because this is lawful activity, your job is to uphold the law.
suspicious as well.
So where the law is being bent or not being observed, then you come into play. Not when someone's filming from a public road. Look how many of you there is. Do you not think that I might feel intimidated?
Well,
I see,
not
look,
really.
you've got your baton, you
Not
might have
really.
pepper spray. Well, no, I do feel intimidated.
Intimidated?
Yeah, of course I do.
At the police station, record it if you feel it.
Because it's lawful activity, I wouldn't expect this sort of response.
So you're not intimidated?
Let me
scared,
finish.
are you?
Well, clearly I am, because I'm engaging in lawful activity.
So you're scared right now, you're recording us.
I'm scared, yeah.
You came all the way.
Hello, Sergeant.
You're okay.
Yeah, good, thank you.
You got your camera on?
I can't request that under the Freedom of Information Act.
You can, you're very much. This
But as long as you do what you're supposed to do, there's no reason to do it.
I'm going to give you some information which I'd like
Excellent.
I'd like you to listen to.
Okay.
Okay? Alright?
Can you not surround me? Is that okay? I'm not going to dash or anything.
No, I'm going to stand here. This officer's going to.
Okay.
Information.
Right.
Would you identify yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm PC Power. I'm based in Shepherd's Police.
Hello, sir. And your number?
Number 2991.
Thank you, sir.
Right, okay.
What would you like to know?
Right. You're currently detained.
Under what? Terrorism, section 43.
43.
Oh, okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Do you, can I just quickly say, do you, why was the Terrorism Act of
Why don't you
2000?
listen to him? See,
Grounds
legally,
for
he
search
has to
are
give you
you've
some
been
information.
identified.
So you suspect I'm a terrorist?
I've also seen you
Crack on.
filming inside
All right,
the
do what
yard
you
of
need to
the
do.
police station.
Okay, cool. Section 43 of the Terrorist Act, yeah? Introduced in 2000 as a response to tackling terrorist groups in the Middle East, yeah?
You seem to know your stuff.
I do know my stuff.
You understand?
So that legislation is to battle terrorists, not people filming in public spaces,
you
yeah?
understand?
So go ahead, abuse that legislation, and it will be an unlawful search and unlawful detention. So if we want to do that, we can.
You understand on the
I understand.
powers, we need to give you certain information.
No, you just don't like me challenging your authority. You just don't like me challenging your authority. That's
That's
all
what
it
this
is.
officer's going to do. So
So you think I'm a terrorist then, yeah?
Well, so at the
If you thought I was a terrorist, I'd be on the floor. Your knee would be on my head. Your knee would be on my head if you thought I was a terrorist.
Why are we going to treat you that way, considering...
All right, do what you want. Section 43 Terrorist Act. Let's get on with it.
Right, so you're currently detained for a search. Right?
Excellent.
The grounds for the search are...
If you're going to cuff me, I'll stop recording.
You can actually stop recording regardless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then comes the turning point. A sergeant arrives, and the language escalates immediately. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is invoked. The atmosphere shifts from tense to explosive. The auditor challenges the decision instantly, demonstrating sharp legal awareness and exposing the absurdity of equating public filming with terrorism. Despite his objections, he is detained and searched. The imbalance of power becomes physical. Later, reflecting on the encounter, the auditor breaks it down clearly. Different laws were cited, justifications shifted, no coherent grounds were provided, nothing was found, no detailed explanation was given, and he was ultimately released. The ending isn't triumphant, it's instructive. It frames the encounter not simply as individual misconduct, but as systemic confusion. It leaves viewers informed, unsettled, and asking a crucial question. If lawful activity can trigger terrorism powers, where exactly is the line drawn?
Why don't we listen to the officer?
I'll put my phone in my pocket. Okay, so I'm back from London. The last clip ended a little bit abruptly outside Shepherd's Bush police station, so just quickly to consolidate what happened. I mean, it was pretty obvious what happened yet again. They detained me and they searched me, this time under section 43 of the Terrorist Act. So before it was section 1 of PACE, this time it's section 43 of the Terrorist Act. So that suggests to me, you know, there's some inconsistencies for their grounds to search. You know, 1 minute I'm a terrorist, and the next minute it's Police and Criminal Evidence Act. So those inconsistencies suggest to me that they're making up as they go along. I mean, there's not really much else to say, to be honest. The whole search in itself was extremely uncoordinated. No one really took any real authority, and you know, the sergeant was basically conducting the search whilst that other PC, I forgot his name, actually did the search himself. The other one was kind of, the sergeant was orchestrating it, not conducting it. He was orchestrating it whilst that other idiot was conducting it. So they searched me. They were satisfied that they didn't find anything on me to suggest that I was a terrorist, so I didn't give them my information. Again, just know, if they are searching you under the Terrorist Act 2000, if they're satisfied that you're not in fact a terrorist, then they cannot actually force you to give their details. So yeah, they let me go. They cuffed me pretty hard, but it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you subscribe. So a few people were getting onto me on the other video for using like certain slang, saying stuff like "in it" and stuff like that. So yeah, again, forgive me for that. I'll try not to talk in that way, but sometimes it can be hard. As I said in the first part of the video, I am trying to keep things professional and do things as best as I can. I suppose, you know, again, if you're offended by the way that I speak, then really it's your problem, not mine. But again, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again very soon.